Hey, what's going on? Wanted to touch on an interesting topic here because we have a lot of people talking about rate, date the rate, marry the house, all that stuff. But the rates really aren't horrible. What we have is we had government, artificially lowered rates because the Fed was buying a ton of mortgage-backed securities and rates flew down to 2.25 to 1.75, which then brought in a lot of money in the markets and artificially increased the value of homes because it really just comes down to affordability. What someone can afford at 2.25, that's what people raise the house price to because people are willing to pay a certain monthly payment. Now, either rates are going to have to come down, which we don't see happening for a little bit, or home prices have to adjust. That being said, you'll hear lenders say it all the time, is that sometimes the lowest rate will cost you thousands. And that's sort of what's happening right now is you have a lot of people charging points for really no reason, because at like a 6.5, the one I looked at, they were charging 2 points on a $450,000 loan, 720 FICO. So it was on the $450,000 loan, the 2 points was $9,000 more in closing costs to get a 6.5%, when the borrower could get a 6.75 on our end, par, meaning charging no points. So there's a $10,440 difference because we waive closing fees and they have like $1,500, $2,000 packed into it on top of the points, on top of the prepaid title, all to save $78 a month. To save $78 a month, they're paying $10,440. So for a 0.25% better rate. So in this market, it's really good just to talk about, hey, look, what is your monthly payment? Like, what can you afford? And that's where a good lender comes in and says, hey, look, the rate's the rate. It changes daily. What we want to do is just find a bracket of what's a healthy monthly payment for you and your family and what are you comfortable with, and then you build around that. But just talking rate and staying rate focused could be pushing your borrower or the family that you're working with as an agent to be singular focused on rate. And then I've seen people where we do everything we can to talk them off a cliff, but that's been pounded in their head. And they go do the 2 points or 2.5 points, and they really put themselves in a financial position that's not advantageous to them. And that could have been avoided if they were just advised properly. And we're like, look, hey, here's your monthly payment. Here's how the numbers work. You could save that $11,000 and put it away for a rainy day fund or your 6-month fund, whatever it looks like. But you don't have to pack it into your mortgage for something that you're most likely going to refi out of in 2 to 4 years. So just keep that in mind as you have families coming in. I always tell people, even if they're not working with me, we're here to advise, and we'll look at loan estimates and from other lenders and just be like, hey, look, especially in the VA side, we have some of the best pricing out there. So we keep margins very low. That's sort of our give back strategy to the vet is like, hey, you do a lot for us. We could pack in a lot of margin and sell the farm to you, but we're just going to keep it lean and trust us that we have competitive rates and that, hey, yeah, we will look at other loan estimates. And if you're put in a good spot with them, then yeah, we'll say you're in a good spot. But don't be afraid to run loan estimates by us. Even if you want to post them in this Facebook group, it's a good place for everybody to see this and how we can break it down. And I'll find a couple just to show how insane it can get and post them in the group. But if you have any questions, any buyers out there right now that are looking, or you just want to shoot the breeze and we have some market conversations. There's a few of you in here that we talk quite a bit about it. Martin being one of them. We talk markets all the time. Reach out. It's an interesting time. It's interesting markets. A lot of opportunity out there, but really, I would just stay away from anything talking rate and just keep it all about affordability. That's what we've been doing. It's been more successful than if you tell someone out the gate they got a high rate and they've been conditioned to do, the 2.25 in their mind, they'll never break that. So you just got to, what's their monthly payment? What do you want to be the monthly payment? What can you afford? And we build around that and shop around that. But I hope you guys are having a great week. This week blew by. But I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you guys here soon at some networking events. And again, our team works the weekends. If you need pre-approvals, have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. We're always available. Hope you guys have a great week and finish strong. See you soon.